You won't believe how much capability Ford packed into this small pickup. Welcome back to Legends Auto Future, where we break down the cars Americans actually care about. You've seen the hype online, you've heard the buzz, and now we're diving into the 2026 Ford Maverick, the compact truck that's changing how Americans think about pickups. If you live in the US and you're tired of big trucks that cost a fortune to fuel and park, this video is for you. We're talking about a truck that fits in tight city spaces, hauls more than you'd expect, and might just be the perfect daily driver for so many buyers. Let's start with design. The Maverick is compact, yes, but it's far from small in presence. From the bold front grille that screams rugged to the aggressive wheel arches that make it look ready for work or adventure, this truck feels planted and confident. Compared to full-size pickups like the Ford F-150 or Chevy Silverado, the Maverick is almost nimble, but it doesn't feel under-designed. Its proportions are balanced. A shorter bed but usable space with clever storage that many larger trucks don't quite even offer. Ford clearly aimed for utility first, and Americans who want practicality without bulk are winning here. Inside, the Maverick surprises. Sitting in the driver AS seat feels commanding. You are not squashed like in some crossover SUVs. Materials are solid, controls are intuitive, and tech is right where you expect it. The infotainment screen is sharp, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and the truck feels modern, not bare bones. Think of it this way, you get comparable connectivity to a mid-size SUV, but in a truck that's easier to maneuver. And for families or weekend warriors, the rear seats fold up for extra underfloor storage, a feature even some expensive pickups lack. Performance is where this truck really earns respect. The base powertrain is efficient, but peppy enough for city and highway driving alike. Most buyers in the US aren't hauling massive loads every day, and the Maverick setup matches that lifestyle. You get great fuel economy without feeling sluggish. Want more oomph? There is an available upgrade that gives stronger acceleration and towing capacity closer to what you call what you expect from a traditional mid-sized truck. And whether you're darting through traffic in Los Angeles or cruising country highways in Texas, this balance of power and efficiency is a real value for money edge. Speaking of towing, don't underestimate this compact pickup. Standard trucks with no tow package might struggle with trailers, but the Maverick can handle small boats, campers, or utility trailers with ease. For the price and size, that's almost unheard of. Compare that to a mid-size SUV like a Toyota RAV4. Sure, the RAV4 can haul gear, but it can't tow quite as much as a Maverick with the optional tow package. For outdoor enthusiasts who don't want to step up to a full-size pickup, this opens up whole new possibilities. Now, let us talk value in the American market, because this is where the Maverick may win over buyers. New truck prices are climbing across the board, but the Maverick undercuts many competitors while still offering capability most Americans actually need. It's cheaper than a Tacoma or Colorado, and more truck-centric than a Honda Ridgeline. You get real truck utility without paying full-size truck prices. Add in strong fuel economy, and over 5 years of ownership, you're likely saving thousands compared to bigger trucks. Ford didn't ignore safety and driver aids either. You get a suite of modern safety tech that includes features like automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, and adaptive cruise control. All systems that make daily commuting or highway driving more relaxed. For comparison, many older mid-sized trucks don't even offer these as standard, which means on top of the Maverick's affordability, you're getting peace of mind that matters, especially for families. Wonder how it stacks up to EV trucks coming online. That's a good question. The Maverick isn't electric, but that's part of its strategic advantage right now. EV pickups from new players in the market are exciting, but they still carry high price tags, limited range concerns, and charging infrastructure challenges, especially outside major metro areas. The Maverick runs on regular fuel, which is still easy to find across America. And for many buyers, that reliability outweighs going electric today. In fact, the Maverick may appeal to buyers who want sensible costs and real utility now, not just promises of the future. If you are thinking about customization, and most truck buyers do, the Maverick has you covered. You can add off-road packages, upgraded tires, bed accessories, and even modular storage that turns the bed into a mobile workshop. This is a truck that adapts to your life, whether that's hauling tools for a job, weekend camping gear, or building out a tailgate setup for football season. Bigger trucks do this too, of course, but again, the cost starts much higher, and the Maverick brings that capability to a much broader audience. Let's shift briefly to ownership appeal. Insurance costs for the Maverick tend to be lower than full-size trucks, and with strong reliability ratings from early models, it's shaping up to be a practical choice for everyday use. Fuel savings matter too, especially with fuel prices fluctuating across the country. If you're driving daily in places like Chicago or Phoenix, those savings add up fast. That's real money back in your pocket, making the Maverick not just a truck you want, but one that makes sense financially. You might be wondering, is there anything this compact truck can't do? Sure, if you're regularly towing heavy loads, hauling large equipment, or need maximum payload for professional job sites, a full-size pickup like the Ford F-150 or Ram 1500 still reigns supreme. But for most Americans, daily drivers, outdoor lovers, city dwellers, small business owners, the Maverick hits a sweet spot that few vehicles do. It feels like a smart compromise without feeling like you gave up too much. So here was the bottom line. The 2026 Ford Maverick is more than a budget pickup. It is a smart, capable, efficient, and genuinely versatile truck for everyday American life. You get real truck features, modern tech, strong safety, and the flexibility to make it yours without breaking the bank. If you're looking for a vehicle that fits your life, not just your wallet, the Maverick deserves a long look. What do you think? Would you choose the Maverick over a bigger truck or crossover SUV? Comment below with your pick and tell us why. Subscribe for more future cars and auto content on Legends Auto Future.